Today I am creating one of my absolute favorite meals, snacks, something you can throw together in a large batch, keep it in the refrigerator, literally just scoop it out. You don't have to cook anything, you don't have to heat anything up. It's so simple. And right now the world is going through a really crazy time. A lot of us are home quarantined with our kids, and this is how I've been able to stay on track with the ketogenic high fat, low carb lifestyle. As you eat this, it's literally perfect macros to help you stay on track. It's extremely high fat, extremely low carb. The only carbs within this dish are the vegetables that are in there, and some experts even say you don't even have to count carbs from vegetables. So there's a reason I created this the way that I created this dish. It's like an Antipasto salad. You know those Antipasto salads that have the noodles and the salami and the cheese and the peppers? I did this without the noodles. It's really super simple. You're going to love the way it tastes, and it's going to help you so that you're not snacking throughout the day. This is what I do. I will have this for one meal and I'll have it for another meal sometimes. I mean, it's just so easy. And so you keep it on hand, create a huge batch of it. Everyone in the household loves it. My husband loves it. Sometimes I'll add like crushed red peppers to it as well. But if you're someone who's like, all right, listen, I'm quarantined, I have a ton of junk food in the house because it's shelf stable and all of that, but if you're able to go to the grocery store, I suggest you put on some gloves, go to the grocery store, get what you need to make this dish. A lot of grocery stores still have delis open, and so really super simple, guys. I can't wait to show you how to make this, and I would love to hear the feedback in the comments. If you do this, if you create this, if you love this, if you don't like it, whatever you think of this, put it in the comments. And if you're new here, be sure you hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into this one. Okay, you guys are going to love me for this one, not only because it tastes amazing, but because the results you are going to get is going to be insane. So when you're at the grocery store, you just need to grab some deli meat, salami, a pound of salami, a pound and a half of provolone, I'm going to show you how to make this. It's so easy, and the really high fat is going to just burn fat like you wouldn't believe. So when you order your salami, you want to order it with 1/2 inch slices. And a lot of times the deli, they're confused by this. So just tell them that you're trying to make cubes out of the salami, out of the provolone. And you can actually modify this however you want, and it's going to remain extremely high fat, extremely low carbs. So if you want more salami, if you want less cheese, however you want to put this together, but for macro purposes, so you can see exactly what this is how I'm making mine. So I'm slicing them up into cubes. The salami is hard salami that I specifically chose boar's head, but you can choose a different kind if you prefer. And I just get the Publix provolone. And so I sliced it up into the cubes, and then for this specific batch, I did 1 red pepper and 1 green pepper, and I sliced those up as well into cubes also. So if you take this dish and you have 1 meal of your day like this, or even 2 meals of your day with this, it's going to produce some insane results. I can tell you guys, every time I do this, and my previous transformation before I had my 3rd baby, and I lost over 70 pounds, this meal was something I always ate all the time, and it just helped me so much, because when you have these really high fats, you are able to kick up your level of ketosis to another level, and then you're able to stay full longer, and it's gonna burn so much fat because you're not gonna be eating that much calories, because you really can't. You get full on a smaller portion. So you're going to open up a can and drain your black olives. I get the ones that are already sliced up for me, and I'm adding extra virgin olive oil, 1 cup of that to this. After you get everything sliced up and put into a big bowl, I put my olive oil in first. Now, the next part of this fat burning is the vinegar. Now you can do this with all apple cider vinegar for additional boost in the fat burning. It also helps with your gut health. For this, I did half and half. So I did half red wine vinegar and half apple cider vinegar, really for flavor. But I can tell you guys, after this one batch, I just switched right over to all apple cider vinegar just because there are so many incredible benefits to having apple cider vinegar every day. So the more, the better, really. So I add in here that, as well as mix this up with the olive oil. And I chose to do this instead of an Italian dressing because a lot of the Italian dressings out there do contain carbs and other things in there, canola oil and that sort of thing. So what you want to do then is refrigerate this. The longer this sits, the better it gets. And that's what makes this so incredible for this time, because you can make a huge batch of this, keep it in your refrigerator, scoop it out as you want to eat it. You're going to have higher fats than probably ever before if you consume this every day. So let's talk about some modifications that you can make to make different flavors with this dish. I love adding some feta cheese to this, and like I mentioned before, some crushed red peppers are amazing as well. And for added boost to the gut health, you can add in some green olives, which I show you here in another one that I made. And you can also add some Italian seasonings to this if you like. I like it with just oil and vinegar personally, but you can really modify this however you like that fits your needs. And now you can also make double batches, or you can do like 1.5 pounds of cheese, 1.5 pounds of salami. You can add in some more peppers in there if you like. You can really do this however works best for you. I will tell you, when I mix up a big batch of this, I'm just grabbing maybe 1.5 or 2 pounds of the meat. I'm slicing it up, I'm putting it all together. Your macro balances are going to match up regardless. It might not be exactly the same, but as long as you're eating these specific foods and you're doing it like this, your fat burning is going to be incredible and it's going to help you reach your goals.